The difference between dependent love and unconditional love is a key topic in understanding healthy and unhealthy relationships. These two types of attachment may seem similar on the surface, but they are fundamentally different in their motives, impact on personality, and relationship dynamics. Addictive love. What is it? Addictive love is an emotional attachment in which one partner, or both, feels an obsessive need to be with another person. This feeling can be compared to addiction, where the relationship becomes the main source of emotional support and self-worth. Key characteristics of dependent love: obsessive thoughts and fear of loss. A person in a love addiction constantly thinks about their partner, is afraid of losing them, and often experiences anxiety if the partner is not around. Feeling empty without a partner. A person cannot feel complete without another person. Their self-esteem and sense of meaning in life directly depend on the relationship. Emotional swings. Relationships can be filled with drama and instability. A person may feel euphoria when everything is going well, and extreme despair when problems arise. Desire to control. In love addiction, there is often a desire to control the partner's behavior. Jealousy, excessive anxiety, and suspicion. Self-destruction. A person may neglect their personal needs, interests, and life outside the relationship, sacrificing themselves for the sake of their partner. Emotional vulnerability and lack of self-worth. Love addiction is often based on self-doubt and a lack of internal self-worth. A person looks to the outside world for what they cannot find in themselves. Confirmation of their significance, a sense of security and love. This addiction can become dangerous as a person loses the ability to build healthy relationships and live a full life outside their partner. Unconditional love. What is it? Unconditional love is a deep feeling in which a person loves another without attachment to conditions, expectations, or fears. It is a mature and balanced form of love based on respect, acceptance, and support. Unconditional love is the willingness to love another person as they are, without trying to control or change them. The main characteristics of unconditional love. Unconditional acceptance. Unconditional love is about accepting your partner as they are, with all their strengths and weaknesses. Love does not depend on what a person does or how they behave. No fear of loss. Unconditional love does not involve fear of losing a partner, as it is not based on control or dependence. A person realizes that love is a choice, not an obligation or dependence. But emotional stability. Unconditional love does not experience extremes, euphoria, or despair. It is stable, balanced, and does not depend on external circumstances, support, and freedom. Love does not limit personal freedoms. A person understands that love does not mean merging with a partner, but implies support in individual development and growth, self-worth, and self-sufficiency. Unlike love dependence, in unconditional love, a person realizes his or her value regardless of the partner. He or she loves himself or herself and feels complete, regardless of the relationship. Key differences between dependent love and unconditional love. Emotional maturity. Dependent love arises from immaturity and emotional trauma that a person tries to compensate for through relationships. Unconditional love, on the contrary, is the result of internal work on oneself, self-acceptance, and maturity. In love dependence, a person seeks a solution to his internal problems in a partner: insecurity, loneliness, a feeling of uselessness. In unconditional love, a person realizes that his internal problems are his own responsibility and does not shift them onto his partner. Motives for relationship. Dependent love is driven by fear, deficiency, and the desire for control, while unconditional love is built on respect, acceptance, and the desire to support and develop a partner. In love dependence, a person is afraid of losing a partner and experiences anxiety if the partner does not show constant attention or love. In unconditional love, a person trusts a partner and understands that love is not a need for external confirmation, but an internal confidence in oneself and others. Ability to autonomy. Addictive love consumes a person and destroys his personal space, while unconditional love allows and even welcomes the individuality and freedom of each partner. In love addiction, a person can completely dissolve in a partner, forgetting about their desires, interests, and needs. In unconditional love, partners support each other, but maintain their personal independence, respecting personal boundaries. Responsibility for your feelings. Addictive love leads to an emotional shift of responsibility for your happiness on to your partner, which creates a toxic dynamic in the relationship. In unconditional love, each partner takes responsibility for their emotions and does not expect the other person to solve all their problems. In love addiction, a person feels that their happiness is completely dependent on. In unconditional love, a person understands that happiness is an internal process and does not require the partner to fulfill unrealistic expectations. Why it is important to strive for unconditional love. Unconditional love is the foundation of healthy, sustainable, and growing relationships. It allows each partner to grow as an individual, respecting each other and supporting each other in difficult times. Relationships based on unconditional love become a source of joy, support, and deep meaning, rather than stress, anxiety, and fear. The path to unconditional love. To achieve unconditional love, it is necessary to work on internal integrity and self-worth. This includes emotional maturity, the ability to accept your feelings, manage them, and not shift responsibility to your partner. Self-development, awareness of your value, and development of personal qualities, such as self-confidence, independence, and emotional stability. Acceptance, the ability to accept your partner as they are without trying to change them. Conclusion: choosing unconditional love. Addictive love may seem strong and exciting, but it ultimately destroys the individual and the relationship. Unconditional love, on the other hand, creates space for growth, support, and harmony. Striving for unconditional love requires work on yourself, but it is the path to healthy and fulfilling relationships that bring joy and satisfaction.